Welcome to my New York City apartment tour. So a couple months ago, I moved into this beautiful Manhattan apartment. It has incredible natural light and everything I really need. And the best part, it only cost me $1,250 per month for my room, which, yes, is a steal in Manhattan. And after renting in the city for the past couple years, I do plan to buy within the next couple months, so this is a perfect place to live and save accordingly, as well as be able to invest more into my business with growing my team and having an office at 368 Broadway, which is pretty much my second home. So feast your eyes on my New York City apartment tour. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to my new New York City apartment. After having over 6 different apartments within the past 5 years, this one is hands down my favorite. And for so many different reasons, with one of them being for all of the great things that are all within a couple blocks of here. Let me show you. Bed Bath & Beyond, Trader Joe's, Target, ice cream, more ice cream, even more ice cream, really good coffee, and Madison Square Park. Now, I unfortunately do not have a backyard at my apartment, but living only a few blocks away from Madison Square Park is the next best thing. They're home to the first ever Shake Shack, as well as right across from Italy, and you also have beautiful views of the Flatiron Building and the Empire State Building. It's the New York City Backyard Share. So when we were looking for apartments and saw this one, we knew instantly that this is the one. Right when you walk into the door and enter into the living room, you just get blasted with so much natural sunlight. And everyone has their different reasons why they want a specific apartment and their priorities. And mine was natural sunlight. And that's the perfect way to describe this place. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is this couch. Since at all my other apartments, the couch always came with the place and I had friends previously living there and it just got passed down through the apartment. But this time, this is my first ever couch. I'm officially a couch dad. But all seriousness, I am so stoked on this couch. Super comfy. Also even has a phone charger that's plugged into the couch so you can charge your phone. It's super long too, so you can lay on it, or when we have friends that come stay with us, this is perfect as an extra bed. And besides all of that, the setup process was actually super easy. But now it's time to put it to the ultimate test, the nap test. Oh, this thing's so long and cushiony too. Oh man. Oh, this is great. And then as well from Burrow, we got this glass coffee table. So there was a lot of thought that went behind the layout of this living room. Since it is a pretty small space, we had to get creative with where we were gonna put the couch, the TV, and even our dining room, living room table. And I thought this was a great idea to have our table right here, so when we are eating, we can just look out at the Empire State Building and all of New York City. So when I built this, there's actually a latch right here that allows it to go down like that. I also wanted to mention that we do have this super awesome rooftop. It has 360-degree views of the city, and it's just a great place to come up here, kick back, and enjoy the view. A main reason why I did want to move into this apartment is because of these views and how it is a content gold mine. Since whenever I am in need of a B-roll shot or a time-lapse of the city, this place has so many unique angles. But not gonna lie, after 3 months of being here, I am starting to run a bit dry on those B-roll shots. But luckily, I do have a Storyblocks account. Whether I'm making videos on New York, while traveling, or need a shot of pizza, Storyblocks has a colossal amount of stock footage that's royalty-free and I'm able to use in my YouTube videos. With a Storyblocks membership, you can also have unlimited downloads to super diverse content.
If you are a content creator, then Storyblocks is a must-have, since it has saved me a countless amount of times whenever I am in need of an extra shot. If you are interested in learning more about Storyblocks, then click the link in the description down below for more information. But for now, let's head back downstairs to the apartment. And there's not just one balcony, but 2 balconies.
And this one is just mine.
Having any type of outdoor space in Manhattan is a very rare thing, and something that I am so grateful to have. And I remember before we moved in, I was like, every morning I want to wake up and go out on that balcony and just start my day that way. And I didn't know if it was gonna be one of those things where you tell yourself if you have it that you would do it every day, but I'm happy to say that every single day I wake up, get a shot of espresso, come out here, write in my journal, and just enjoy this incredible view of Manhattan. And after 3 months of living here, I can assure you that this view does not get old. I almost forgot. We do indeed have a kitchen. It's not much of a kitchen, but it is at least somewhere to microwave food.
I mean, we all know that Brett's not making any big meals in here, but I do wish we had a little bit more space.
Yeah, I honestly do not use this kitchen ever. I'd almost prefer the kitchen to be even smaller because it's kind of taking up too much room. we don't even need this big of a kitchen.
I cook all of my meals, like majority of my meals.
I did start doing intermittent fasting, so I don't even cook breakfast, which is like the only meal that I know how to cook. But all we need now, at least for me, is this thing right here. They do call me Gordon Ramsay with the microwave. Now, for those of you who may be new here, this is my roommate Gabe.
It's so good to be back on the channel. I feel like it's been a minute since I've been in a proper vlog, a Brett Conti vlog.
And Gabe has helped me out with the channel for like 3 years now, where we've traveled to over 20 countries, and now Gabe is doing all of his own freelance photography and videography, and I would say Gabe is probably one of the best filmmakers, cinematographers here in New York, so to have him as a roommate is a steal on my end, because he can help out with videos like this. So thank you, Gabe.
Of course, bro.
Appreciate having you as a roommate.
And welcome to my room. All right, you want a tour? Want a tour?
Let's see a tour, Gabe.
All right. So when I was designing this room, I know, we have these huge windows in here, just like we have in the living room. So lots of natural sunlight. So I wanted to go with like a bright atmosphere and stay very minimal. And so that's what I've done. Over on the wall here, we have my clothes, because if you notice, there's no closet in this bedroom. So I built these racks. I just got them on Amazon, to be honest, and just put them up on the wall, and I hang all my shirts there. And then underneath my bed, I have drawers, so I can put like my underwear, my socks, my pants. We got air conditioning, which we turned off because we're filming, but let me tell you, it is hot in here. So as soon as we're done, that's going right back on. We got the balcony over on this side, which like Brett said, it's so good to just like wake up, come out here. Usually, I'm sure my neighbors have seen me in my underwear because I just come out here in the morning,
So when we decided that we were gonna get this apartment, we were both fighting over this room, and I believe we decided over a game of ping pong.
And you won.
And I won.
And so like Brett won the game of ping pong. He was like, okay, I'm gonna take this room. And then for whatever reason, like a week or something before we moved in, he was like, dude, like you can just have the room, which I still don't know why.
They're both great rooms. This one does have its own private balcony. The other one is in the living room, but I don't know. There's something about the other room that just felt like it was meant for me.
That's why Brett and I are literally perfect roommates for each other. Because it's just meant to be. He wanted that one, I wanted this one. He was like, you can have it, bro. You can have it.
You hold on so tight, open up your eyes. This is our time, can't let it pass us by. Gotta let go, you gotta let go.
Now, before I show you guys my room, I'm going to take these next couple hours to finally fully furnish and decorate this room. Since for the past 3 months I've kind of pushed it off, but now making this video, it motivates me to make it look good. So now, switching over to the GoPro.
I'm going up in the air. I'm walking on.
This is one of my favorite stores in Chinatown. Dahing Florist.
Up to the clouds. I'm walking on gold rays.
Alright, feast your eyes on the first look at my new bedroom. Out of all my apartments, this is definitely my favorite bedroom. Not just because of the layout of the room itself, just how it looks fully furnished and all the decor makes it really feel like a home. So, first on when you come in, we have this little hallway where we have a huge closet. This is probably the size of my first New York City apartment in Chinatown. And this is a converted 2-bedroom, so this room does have 2 huge closets, and I don't even have to have a dresser or anything like that because I can fit all my clothes in this giant dresser right here. And then on this wall, this is going to be where I start collecting some photos and prints from my travels. I was just in Greece a couple weeks ago, so picked up this one right here, but do plan to start collecting more photos, prints, and paintings and have this be a big collage right here. This is definitely my biggest bedroom out of all my apartments. It's not huge. I'm sure all of you guys who do live in, the suburbs or even other cities that this may be small to you, but to anyone in Manhattan, this is a great size for a room. I'm able to fit my Super 73, which at my last place was kind of a mess trying to just like squimish it into the back of my bed, but now it fits nice and easily. Also, I just got this new piece right here, the It Was All a Dream. Had to pay homage to the notorious B.I.G. And then as well, I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I just hung up the skateboard shelves right here. And I didn't know how it was gonna look, but I feel like it actually adds a nice feng shui to the place. I did not have any idea how important a comforter and duvet were, but I recently got this Brook linen duvet and comforter, and it has been a game changer with my sleep. Before I just used to get like the $30, $40 ones from Bed Bath & Beyond, but this time went with something a bit more higher end, and it is totally worth it. But Brook linen, definitely recommend this. And then behind you, you also have another closet where I keep a lot of shoes and just kind of like miscellaneous junk. Then over here, I have this really cool mirror with this rustic frame that's around it. And then as well as the other table that's in the living room, I also built this desk right here. If you guys are familiar with my office, it's kind of like that similar layout with the industrial pipes and just your typical birch wood. And the reason why I did that and not buy a desk is because I wanted to really utilize the space. There's this little part that comes out by the bottom where it would be annoying trying to fit a desk there, and then there would be space between where the desk ends and the wall, so I figured I'd just build it to fit perfectly. Then right here I have my bookshelf. I have some of my favorites. We got some Gary Vee books, got Ryan Serhant, Mark Ecko, 4 Hour Work Week, one of my favorite books, as well as my 4x4 Rubik's Cube.
Can we cut to your first ever YouTube video of the Rubik's Cube?
My first ever YouTube video? There's actually 2 first ever YouTube videos. It was me learning a backflip, and then also me solving a Rubik's Cube when I was like 11 years old. And then I have been getting more into collectible toys and art. This is a Ron English piece right here. This is the Captain Cornstarch that I bought in Miami. I do plan to collect more and more of these. I feel like they're just like a great addition to the room. You guys remember a couple months ago, I made a video doing Uber Eats for 24 hours to see how much money I can make. And I ended up surprising a subscriber who does Uber Eats for a living with a B&H gift card to get a new camera. Well, they were so grateful for that opportunity that they ended up surprising me with this Empire State Building Lego kit. This took me like 6 days straight to build, but I feel like this is something that I'm going to keep forever. It's really cool to have this one right here that I built, looking at the real thing. And when I was trying to figure out where the best place for my bed was, I put it right here, mainly because I just wanted to be able to watch TV and have a view of the Empire State Building. And I don't think there's been once yet where I've slept with the blinds down because I love waking up every day to just the light blasting in with a view of New York City. I don't think you could feel any more inspired when waking up than this view. And then even at night, when all the lights are off, it's still so bright in here because the Empire State Building is like my night light. So depending on what color the Empire State Building is, that's what color my room is glowing. Now, there's no better way to end this video with chilling on the rooftop with some friends overlooking the city. So if you guys did enjoy this video and want to see more, make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave it a like since it does really help me out a lot. But until next week, let's get out and get busy in the next one.
Hold on so tight, open up your eyes. This is our time, can't let